Hey, leadership fans, how are you? It's good to see you again. Joe Lenhart back here again with you for a 3-minute leadership drill. Let's do it. I've been thinking about this weekend a little bit. I was sitting in a restaurant with my wife, as many of you probably did as well. And I cannot help myself as a leader to harken back to my days as a restaurant manager some 30 plus years ago, right? And here's what I was observing. I saw a line of people, they had a good business going and a decent looking staff. But this was the third time I had been in this particular store, and I have never seen the leader. I can't tell you in that line of people who is the natural leader. Normally you can tell that. And so I started to grow a little bit concerned because, I can remember what it was like to lead a store like that. And sometimes if you're in the business right now, you can relate to this message and listen up because it's an important reminder. We get caught up into doing schedules and stock orders and payroll and reports, and putting stock away in the stock room. And pretty soon we haven't been up front for 2 hours. What's happening with your staff during that time? Well, we expect that they're self-sufficient, they're responsible, they're just doing their jobs they've been trained to do. But as leaders, no matter what business you work in, it may be banking, it may be manufacturing, whatever it may be, people need to be lifted up. We must, as leaders, inspect what we expect. People want to naturally be challenged and taken outside their comfort zone. And that's what makes great teams, being present and challenging our folks to not be average, but to be better than they ever thought they could be. The great leaders are able to do that, and I've certainly learned that along the way. So with that said, I'm thinking about John Maxwell and how he writes about leadership, and he always says everything rises and falls on leadership. Isn't that true? And so what I would suggest to that restaurant that I saw this weekend is your quality is going to fall without leadership. Your staff engagement's going to fall without leadership. Your customer service is going to fall without leadership. And so engage, friends. Be present. Be the leader everyone wants to follow. Food for thought. I am teaching an MBA class right now, and it warms my heart to hear learners and leaders who are always wanting to learn and get better. In fact, as the instructor, you know what I find? I'm always learning as well. We never stop learning. So I want to remind you of something. Those of you who like to follow these Leadership Fan videos, there's something coming. And so keep following me, like and share and engage, because there is something coming that you're going to want to hear about coming very soon. Until then, keep making ripples in your businesses and with your people, and God bless.